Hello crafty friends, another haul video. I am catching up. Sorry, I've actually filmed all these like together and I'm trying to remember to like, choose my wording so that I'm like, sounds like I'm talking a week apart, but totally not. Again, that's why I still have my cold, because I'm filming them together. I'm not really, just horribly unwell. But okay, next haul. Again, Black Friday sale, was super excited. 20% off from this company, and when it came in, I had the biggest laugh ever. So this was in it with it, and it says, open for inspection, Australian Government, Department of Agriculture and Water Resources. And I'm like, what did I order that I got from? Like, what? Why did that get opened by them? Wow. Da da da. Flora and Fauna. I wish I was there when they opened it and they opened up this big stack of stamps. Here they thought I was hiding seeds and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I think the look on the guy's face might have been priceless. I see why they checked me out though. And I had a silent giggle to myself. I thought it was quite funny. So as you can see, I did a haul with Flora and Fauna, and I did a nice big one. I've actually been saving out for like 6 months. Actually, probably from CHA last year. Sorry, Creativation. I can't change. I'm trying, but it hasn't got there yet. And I was gonna order them through Simon Says Stamp. I know they have stock there and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, I was on the Flora and Fauna actual site, and I, followed them on Instagram and realized that they actually do 20% off quite regular through their personal store. So I waited for Black Friday and they did 20% off store-wide. Awesome. But the biggest clincher about it, which I thought was amazing, was that international shipping was $15. Flat rate, $15. And I was doing my little happy dance jig when I saw that, because if I ordered this dollar value of stamps from Simon Says Stamp, I probably would have paid $35, $45 for shipping. So definitely, if you've got a few things and you're international, like if you're in the US, would not matter at all. There's lots of places that spend this amount and get it free shipping, and it's not much. It's only like $50 or $75 for a lot of places. Or the Simon Says Stamp order is only $5 or $6. Maybe it's $8 now, I don't know. But anyway, the shipping is so cheap if you're in the US, it's not a big deal. I'm talking if you're international from the US. So Flora and Fauna, awesome shipping rates. I am just going to like stock up and do it once a year, order from them forever in the future. So I just had to say that, and they were super fast and really good. And the fact that they do 20% off regularly, like I'm talking 4 or 5 times a year, just follow them on Instagram. That was huge for me, so I won't even have to wait till Black Friday. Like if it gets to, I think there was one in like September or something, September and October, somewhere in there, they had just a random one. Yeah, I could totally pick up my stamps then, knowing that the sale at Black Friday is similar percentage off anyway, so I'm not like waiting isn't gonna get me any further discount sort of thing. So yeah, super happy to order directly through them. I thought that was fantastic. I keep ranting about this, but I love finding stamp companies that I can order directly through. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent here. Sorry, but I will. I'm an accountant, so I kind of get profit, loss, all that sort of stuff. I'm not going into those details, but I know that for a small company like Flora and Fauna, I'm buying this at the recommended retail price, same price I buy it from Simon Says Stamp. So to Flora and Fauna, I know that they're going to get the maximum amount of profit off the sale of stamp if I buy directly from them than buying from Simon Says Stamp, because that's like, Simon Says Stamp is like a middleman, so obviously Simon Says Stamp buys it for, less than the recommended retail price, like buys it for wholesale and then sells it for real sale, which means Flora and Fauna as a company makes less on those sales if I bought it from Simon Says Stamp. And I like supporting small companies. I'm always going to order stuff from Simon Says Stamp because they have like the variety, But if I have a stamp company that has great shipping and I want a decent amount of stuff from them, I'm more than happy to buy directly from them. Okay, there's my rant done. I'm going to talk about stamps now. This is not a cutesy company. Shock horror coming from me, huh? I saw them at Creativation last year, and it was such a breath of fresh air of a style for me. Kind of reminds me of like a Julie Ebersol sort of, not, but it sort of pushes me that way. That's what I'm thinking. It's not, but you know, that's where I go with it in my head. And I just wanted variety. Like, I don't know, don't get me wrong, I love Lawn Fawn, I love my Mama Elephant, I love the cutesy, I have not lost that, definitely not, but I just was craving something different sort of thing. And this is, I don't know, I'm gonna say artsy, because they're definitely not the cutesy, perfect little bears. They're kind of artsy, they're kind of, I'm just describing it as artsy. And I kind of wanted stamps that I can go to and just stamp. No die cutting, no nothing. Like, if you actually check out their Instagram, like, so much is just stamping over other things, or just stamp in black and do like a huge messy watercolor over it. Nothing's perfect because they're not perfect, and I don't have to do perfect Copic coloring on them or watercoloring or anything. I just really, really messy. Anyway, that's why I'm sort of really drawn to these, and I love the style being different. So I'm just pulling out the Christmassy ones first, and then I'll do the other ones last. Okay, so the first one here is Arctic Starry Night set, and I'm loving it. It's got the polar bears. Okay, these two came out in the same set. This one's Cozy Cuddles Penguin and Arctic Starry Night. South Pole that's where the penguins live. North Pole is where the polar bears live. Don't ask me why the polar bears are on the south. I don't know. Anyway, I need both of them because I need that South Pole for those penguins and that bear to match those bears. That's how I justified it in my head. I thought I did pretty good. Good justifying. Okay, moving on. I love the abstract-y trees. Like, this one's got two and these little two, and then you got a row of abstract-y trees over here, and these mountains you can almost totally have them as trees or mountains. I like that I could sort of, depending on what color of ink I choose, I can sort of pick and choose how I want to decorate things and what they are. There's the icebergs on this one, an iceberg on that one, and this one's ice sheet. Then you got the Joy and Happy Holidays, and I like that they look like they're constellations, and you have another constellation over here. There's a group of stars on that one and snowflakes on that one. This one's got Let It Snow, Warm Winter Wishes, and then like Joy, Happy Holidays, and South Pole. And this one's got Cozy Christmas Cuddles, Warm Winter Wishes. And they've both got these abstract-y like dots. I really love the circle one as a background stamp. Just repeat stamping in like an unexpected color. I think that would be really, really nice. I also think these trees will go really well with the camping set that I've got elsewhere in here. So I like that I can sort of pull the trees out of different sets and totally use them elsewhere. So, because the style is all the same, like across their line, it's the same sort of style, so I can mix and match stamp sets. It's like I can mix and match Lawn Fawn sets, I can mix and match Flora and Fauna sets. So yeah, really happy with these two. Another winter set I grabbed was Winter Woodlands, and this one has got a wonky looking deer. And I think I like it because it's wonky. And the squirrel, it cracks me up. I really just like the squirrel. He's just holding on to that acorn like it for dear life, like it's mine, man. Don't take it. Another abstract-y tree. I like that there's these two awesome mushrooms. It's one stamp set, not separate. And then there's the big long candy cane, and you got these little birch trees. They're pretty short. But I think because this is like an abstract, I don't know. I really think with these I can just sort of do them in the center and make a little scene, like very clean and simple, and it totally nothing on the outside. Like it's just sort of focal point in the middle of the card. You got these little strands that you can sort of hang from the trees or whatever, and then there's this like terrarium thingy, and I actually bought sort of the matching terrarium die as well, and the die actually comes with these like non-Christmassy succulent sort of thingies, but I did get the die that matched it, and it's sort of just an outline die, like it's not going to cut, well, it does cut the center, but you know, it does cut an outline of that image as well, so I grabbed that. It's not actually a matching die. I don't know the name of it, probably just terrarium, but I like, hold on, let me see if it's even the same size. Oh yeah, cool. So I can cut the stamp out if I want to, or I can just do this in like a gold foil paper and totally do my terrarium as if it's like gold wire or something. That is wicked cool. Liking it. Again, I like how they include these mini abstract-y texture. I think they're called texture stamps. Anyway, you got like snowflock, and this could almost be like a track sort of behind the animals or whatever. You got a bird. Sentiments are happy winter wishes, wishing you a magical holiday season and peace on earth. And yeah, I totally see myself doing little clusters of like a scene, a lot of white space, mushrooms. I totally probably won't use that in this set at all, but with something like maybe other type of woodsy set. Anyway, yeah. Or like the terrarium, you could have your whole scene in there. That's why they're short. I just have to think about it a bit harder. Okay, my head feels better now. Okay, other one is driving to the holiday set. I like that there's like the bug and the Volkswagen and the antlers, which you can put anywhere. I could put these antlers on these mushroom. Why not? I could do that. It's got the big joy. It's got these banners, a bunch of different snowflakes, a big huge toque, present that you can add your own color on the center, a wreath, a tree, the little, you know, you can do them in red across the bottom, and a Christmas tree. And I just really liked this. There's a lot of people just stamp this in red and put those on and put beep beep underneath, and bing bang boom, you're done. Here's your card. I'm like, oh my god, you can make Christmas cards that fast? And it's still like, you know, not so cutesy, so I can send it to a guy. Wow, that's awesome. Had to get it. Again, that's, you know, I like justifying things in my head. Christmas by the Sea set. This one, I just loved being in Australia. Hot Christmases. This so cool. I love the thing Santa Claus, and you got a little crab here with a Santa Claus hat on. Priceless. Love it. The other sentiments are, who needs snowflakes when you have seashells, mermaid kisses, and Christmas wishes, Christmas by the sea. So, and joy with like a, I think that's a sea urchin as the center. So it's very sort of beachy, warm Christmas stamp set, which is really cool and hard to find. And yeah, anyway, I like that there's this, you know, octopus squid with the Christmas hat, the starfish. You got like, instead of like a stocking, you've got a mermaid tail stocking. Cool. A little wreath, Santa Claus sleigh that you could have pulled by seahorses instead of reindeer. You actually have a normal stocking as well, and then another group of starfish, a couple baubles, candy cane, and then you got the little mermaid, which you can totally use for a non-Christmassy feel thing, because she doesn't have a Santa Claus hat on. So it's cool because I got a little mermaid I can use year round too. So those are the Christmassy ones. Other wintry sort of thingies I grabbed. There's two die sets. This is an igloo and that's an iceberg. The names aren't on these, but I mean, self-explanatory kind of with those ones. Yeah, so I like that this is again that outline, and it's kind of, so you could totally do this in like a white glitter paper and fill in the centers with, I don't know, shaker, like clear, and have a shaker in behind, or hide a critter in there, and because that's a little door, and you can totally make it a little bit odd and different. And the same thing with this here. I totally see like silver, that was the word I was looking for. It took me that long. But like the silver foil, and then have like glitter paper, like paper pieced into it is what I'm trying to say. I think that'd be a really cool background. Or just white on white, and you're just creating texture in the background, and you can have total focal points in front.